Earth Angel 111, and listen, if this message found you, you are a part of Group 7. Group 7 is all about the healers, intuitive readers, guiders, meditative state, okay? You have a 7th intuition about you, 6, 7, okay? 6, 7, okay? So just know that you are a part of a tribe of wise souls, okay? You have a major connection to divine, and in this lifetime you are meant to inspire, motivate, heal, and uplift other people. So are you in your calling right now? This message found you for a reason. You are part of that Group 7, and a lot of you are meant to teach in your lifetime, whether that be about some type of creativity, some type of spiritual way of being, inner insight and knowledge, and that's going to lead you to a lot of abundance and success. You are someone who's very connected to the moon signs, so numerology. You may be someone who studies astrology specifically, and a lot of you need to know that you have some type of major opportunity coming in, possibly getting a call back, an interview, or just receiving a lot of calls because people want to know what you know, okay? You have this intuition about you that, like, if anyone ever questions your intuition, you have an ability to be able to uphold some type of knowledge or inner wisdom. So living a life you can be proud of, take it to heart, okay? Group 7, and be a part of what you can change. So this is a skill or a talent you have that you've been holding back, okay? And it's time for you to share it with the world. Your spirit guides have been leading you. But yeah, something about you being spiritually woke, you may experience a lot of strange occurrences, whether that be through the means of angel numbers, intuitive dreams. Knight of Wands is here. You definitely may experience a lot of energy. So you are someone who is able to read energy in a room, not only on people, but just the energy in general. So look at that. The sun and the moon, very opposite energies. Look at that. It's all about reading the energy. So you have this certain thing about you that is very insightful, and you're meant to use some type of knowledge you have to help create success for yourself long term. A lot of you also may have a connection to things that have to do with spirituality, so God, prayer, Psalms in specific. You may find yourself reading a lot of verses. That's all part of you being a part of this Group 7. And you may just be starting to figure this out about yourself. So when you were growing up, maybe you felt like you were overly emotional, or just had this ability to really pick up on other people's emotions, whether they communicated that or not. Like when you're in a room, you feel a lot of energy around you, and maybe you find yourself to be naturally inverted because of this, but there's something about you being able to uplift others naturally with your healing energy. So your spirit guides have been leading you. At this moment in time, you may have recently just went through some type of career changes, or in the future, that's what you may do, because you are guided to be some type of healer, teacher, motivational speaker even. For others of you, Reiki healing could be significant, but there's something to do with you being a healer. So 7 of Cups is there, all the options in front of you. And you are definitely someone who really connects with Mother Nature, okay? So with the earth, you may be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You may also be a water sign. Those are both earthly elements though. And there's something to do with you just being very connected with nature. So you are someone who naturally finds yourself loving to spend time in the sun. You also may be someone who's a little bit of a night owl, like you find yourself to be nocturnal. You could be up very early, but also up very late. And you know, you are just someone who is always creative. You're always thinking. So you may find yourself to be someone who's really always on the go, like you have a lot of energy. You're always thinking of new ways to transform your life, to expand your knowledge. You are someone who watches a lot of history, or possibly to do with nature, animals. Like this is all connections for you because of the fact that you're part of this Group 7. So 6 of Cups here, 9 of Cups. You will find your true wish fulfillment when you allow yourself to move more freely with your intuition. So trusting that 6th and maybe even 7th sense. So you are someone as well who's very multi-dimensional. You may resonate with being a starseed, healer, empath. But yeah, you have some type of connection to the spiritual realm. You have a lot of guardian angel protection around you as well. And living a life you could be proud of. So you may be someone who practices natural healing, holistic healing. You live a very healthy lifestyle or healthy regime. You may work out a lot, go to the gym a lot, or find yourself just spending time in nature. You are definitely someone who could be more focused on like vitamins, minerals, making sure you eat properly. This is all part of you being someone who's spiritually woke. So as you're ascending, if you find yourself low on energy or just feeling depleted, it's because you have this natural ability to pick up on other people's energy around you. So just make sure whenever you're feeling kind of low energy yourself, make sure you're getting an adequate amount of rest, relaxation. It's all about balance because you are someone who absorbs the emotions of others. And also too, you're a truth teller. So you are someone who naturally can tell when other people are being honest or not. This is one of your qualities as well. So Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, maybe this is something you felt like over time as you've gotten older, you've even become more spiritually aware or inclined of the energy around other people, especially when it comes to interactions with you. Find you to be incredibly emotionally intelligent. So you are someone who is very calm majority of the time, and not even just that, but like you are able to withhold emotions whenever someone makes you feel as though you are overreacting. You may be from London. And also too, people feel like you're able to really see the difference in how they treat you versus other people. So this is some type of a skill that you have. But yeah, you're really meant to teach. And most importantly, if you find yourself being very connected to astrologies or to moon signs, anything like that, that is your calling. You are a natural born astrologer. You're a natural born healer. You have some type of gifts and talents that will lead ultimately to some type of abundance for you. So following your intuition more is very crucial when it comes to different business ideas or career opportunities. Trusting that gut instinct that you get. So with the moon here as well, you may be a Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Aries, Leo, Sag. So lots of water and earth energy and a bit of fire energy as well. But yeah, that Ace of Pentacles is out for a reason because some of you may be feeling stuck in your life or trying to make a monumental change. And it's like the thing you're failing to see is that you're part of a life path that is meant to teach and guide others. Group 7, so life path 9, creating new memories. And because you're so able to see through other people's energy, it makes people act funny around you. So you may find when people kind of start to figure out that you're able to pick up on their emotions or things they're saying or not saying to you, or if they're being honest with you or not being honest with you, people purposely try to remove themselves out of your energy because they don't want you to see if they're upset with you. So wow, you will be the first of your generation to do something. Part of that group 7, okay? Tap in. This message found you for a reason because this isn't going to resonate with everyone, but if it resonates with you, your energy, okay? You easily get spiritually imbalanced when you aren't listening to your own intuition. So if you are experiencing any type of spiritual imbalance right now, you're definitely meant to have some type of salt bath or just really healing day, like practicing yoga, meditation, more time in prayer. So regretting how they treated you. So there's someone from the past that maybe acted kind of indifferent towards you or possibly held back the fact that they have a lot of love or respect for you. And now this person's regretting it. So maybe they felt as though, you know, they couldn't really act some type of way around you. Wow. So some of you, it's like people have this energy where they really fall for you quickly. And maybe people mistake your kindness or your empathy towards them as like a connection right away, whereas that could just be who you are, how you are, you know, and people be thinking you be flirting with them, but really you're just a nice person. So if that spiritually woke card comes out in this pile, y'all, confirmation. Wow, look at that. So going against expectations, rebelling. See, you're someone that stands out. You could feel very different around other people. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Spiritually woke. What was I just saying? Confirmation on that group 7, y'all. Self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. You have a natural ability to detach from your ego. You move with love and forgiveness and healing energy, no matter what is going on around you. And that in itself is what makes people act funny, okay? But you need to know that this is something that you're meant to inspire others with an ability to be spiritually woke. So you definitely may be someone who's very connected to prayer, to meditation. Those are your strengths. Those are your strengths, y'all. TikTok. So procrastination, too busy. Right now, Spirit's saying you have gifts that you are not using. You are meant to heal. You are meant to inspire. You're meant to possibly prophetic speak or share wisdom and knowledge about the universe, about God, about astrology, about your insight, your intuition. But right now you haven't been doing that. So that message is clear as day. But y'all, that came out for a reason, okay? Spiritually woke. Any final messages? There you go. It's all about that spiritual wisdom. So this message won't find everyone. If it found you, know that you are a part of group 7 and you are on this earth to heal, teach, and inspire. And you need to know that you are an amazing person who deserves to be happy. And you need to stop carrying the weight of the world or the emotions of others, because you could be someone who easily absorbs the emotions of others, people you love and care about, people you don't even know. So many people are impressed by your strength to overcome. You also may be the type of individual, like you have a hard time sitting through a sad story or sad movie, or even just scrolling on social media. Like you'll see certain things and it really makes you feel sad, or you absorb that energy, okay? So stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. And look at that. All of this is meant to teach you to become aligned with your third eye. So look into group 7. If you're not quite sure about it, research it after this message. But this is a message for you to know that you have some type of spiritual gifts and really beautiful energy about you that is meant to be transmuted into positive blessings for you. And also too, it's like whenever someone does kind of mistreat you, they always end up seeing that they had the wrong impression of you, or that you are someone who's just a naturally kind-hearted, uplifting person. And so that in itself is an amazing quality that you should be proud of. And just continue to move with kindness and, most importantly, with integrity, because a lot of you are someone who really just stands in the fact that being kind is the most meaningful, and a lot of people respect you for that. So this message found you. You're a part of that group 7, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this message. Drop a like and leave a comment if it resonates, and say, I am a part of group 7. I'm Earth Angel 111. Thank you for watching.